Hi guys, Archie Luxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I'm just absolutely shocked by the recent news of Andy Hunter's passing. And I gotta tell you, I haven't made videos or done a live stream with Andy Hunter in quite a few years. But I remember Andy fondly. I really like the guy, and I have spoken to him over the years. I had a falling out with him, and I got to be honest with you, Andy Hunter, he was a very honourable guy, and I feel I'm absolutely shocked by his death there. I've got a video here I'd like you to take a look at. This was a video that Andy made for me, and I'd like to make this tribute video. And the funny thing is, Andy Hunter was 55, he's just died. When he made this video, it was 7 years ago. He was my age now. So I gotta be honest with you, it's amazing. You look at him, he looks very healthy. He's not an overweight guy, but he's a strong like a Mallee bull. He could belt the shit out of you. And I'm just absolutely shocked. He looks so healthy and so happy that he's passed away. So I'd like to present this special tribute to Andy Hunter.
Hey everybody, welcome to the program, welcome to the show. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Archie Luxury, fresh from his electroshock, testicular therapy, and fresh from the recovery room from his lobotomy. Archie Luxury seems to be back from his premature ejaculatory committing into the mental hospital. But let's get serious. You guys didn't really think that he was like on the edge of a breakdown, did you? He was on the edge of going on vacation. He went to Fiji. Not only did fucking Archie Luxury go to Fiji, he whined and complained all the way there, all the way back, and ever since. What a guy. You gotta love Archie Luxury. A guy that, knows that, whining and complaining will get him a couple of donations. By the way, I'm either gonna fucking shake down Archie Luxury for 10% of his, donations, or I'm going to start asking for donations too. Fuck, I've never been to Fiji. Have you? I haven't been to Fiji. I go to Cuba once or twice a year, just to relax for about a week or so, at a all-inclusive resort. I also I've adopted a school, and throughout the year, if I'm driving past some, a garage sale, I'll stop down if I see some sporting equipment, especially baseball equipment, and I'll buy baseball gloves, balls, bats, and I'll bring them down to the school. And years ago, I think it was about maybe in 2005, about 2005, we were down in Cuba in Varadero, and we were walking through the city, talking to the locals, because I've got that problem, right? I've got the gift of the gab, if you haven't noticed. And I like to talk to everybody. I mean, I see people, in their element. They're content, they're happy, they're miserable, they're not happy, they're angry. I like to talk to them. Well, if they're angry, I'm a little apprehensive because I don't want them picking up, like some sort of rock and pounding me somewhere at my temple and knocking me the fuck out of life, right? But for the most part, I like talking to people. So we were walking by the school, and there was a baseball game. I think it was a 4th grade against the 5th grade, something like that. And they were using a bat. The bat, it was a Louisville Slugger, but it was an old one, and there was a crack in it. So I started talking to the gym teacher, and I've sent them bats and mitts, and every year I bring down equipment to the school in Varadero in Cuba, and I've never complained. And I don't stay usually at a 5-star hotel. I try to get the best deal at the best hotel I possibly can. I've never had any issues. Anywhere I've gone, I don't complain. I adapt, I improvise, and I'm a happy motherfucker. Now, the truth, right? The truth needs no defending. It defends itself. I think Archie Luxury is a wealthy motherfucker. He's not poor. He's not broke. He's not in debt. I mean, he might be in debt, but whatever he spends on his credit cards, he probably has saved up already. He's no idiot. He just uses, that persona to get, people to donate to his channel and, to get shit. Nothing wrong with that. I'm starting to freak out. This motherfucker, fuck, he's getting donations from all over the place. I'm going to shake down Archie. I'm going to shake down this motherfucker. Archie, I'm going to shake down, man. It's a little, I'm going to send over my boys, you know what I mean? Have a little talk, mano a mano with you. I'm not asking for much, Don't think of it as extortion money. Think of it as protection money, an insurance policy on your physical well-being. All kidding aside. But, Archie's back, and aren't we glad? I mean, how about this guy? How about this guy, John Suckerhorn? I mean, is this guy not the coolest motherfucker you've ever seen, in an old fucker? I mean, these old guys, I mean, he's not really old, but I mean, these older gentlemen, right? Quote unquote. They got so much to offer, so much, life experience. They've seen, shit we haven't seen yet, and they've dealt with it, and they seem to have come out of it pretty good. But he reminds me of that guy on Star Wars and a Death Star. Darth Vader. Picture Archie Luxury, right? He's got Andy Hunter by the throat, and he's, but he's using the Force. The Force. And I'm choking, and here comes John Suckerhorn, and he tells Archie, release him. I think this guy's a cool motherfucker. Not an exciting guy, but the guy's in his 60s, but he's cool nonetheless. What's he gonna do? I mean, when you're that age, and erections are a little bit of a problem, why not, why not humor yourself, and sorry, Mr. Suckerhorn. I didn't mean to, kind of ridicule your virility. Anyways, yeah, pretty good stuff. I mean, Archie Luxury. Fiji looks like a shit place. In my mind, here in North America, we think of Fiji as some sort of exotic, paradise, like fantasy island. You're walking on the beach and there's these little chiquitas waiting to massage your toes. In the bushes, it looks like there's no fucking beach. And if I'm gonna go to a fucking resort, I will not step foot anywhere near a fucking pool. I'm gonna be in the fucking ocean. I love the ocean. I'll tell you one thing, a little story. When I was in Cuba one year, when I'm in the ocean, I like to lie back on the water and I kind of float like a dead man's float, right? And the water in Cuba is fucking pristine. I mean, you could see all the way fucking down 30 meters, not a problem. And I'm sitting there and I see this fucking shadow coming very slowly, like this. He's coming. He's coming. And he passes underneath me. He was about 6 fucking feet long and black as the angel of death. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be eaten alive by some angry shark, right? He passes me. I made it to shore quicker than Michael Phelps could have made it across the fucking ocean, all right? And I'll tell you, when I got to the shore, I'm like huffing and puffing. I go to the lifeguard. Hey, man, it's a fucking shark. Big black motherfucker, right? Who ran underneath me. He goes, oh, no, those aren't sharks. They're harmless. As a matter of fact, they call them MEL, M-E-L, in Cuban. And he goes, that's in the restaurant, in the a la carte restaurant, that's the big special tonight, as a matter of fact. I'm like, oh yeah? I'm going to reverse the tables. I'm going to eat this motherfucker myself. And I went there and he was fucking delicious. Anyways, Archie's back. He's not broke. John Suckerhorn is back. Do you think I should have John Suckerhorn on my fucking show? I mean, do you think I could get more, squeeze a little more out of that dry lemon that is John Suckerhorn, you know, like than Archie can? I mean, like, come on. Seriously. Anyways, I'll tell you a little story here. A little story that I had. Any one of you fuckers, right? Any one of you fuckers, because you watch the Archie Luxury program, so you're fuckers from there. I'm not referring to you as fuckers. I'm referring to you as fuckers because somebody else is referring to you as fuckers. Anyways, any one of you fuckers want to be on this program, right? Send me, there she goes. Send me a small video clip, you know, like telling me why you want to be on the program, what you have to offer, and what is your threshold of abuse that you could actually take without breaking down and crying, all right? And if you can do that, hey, why not? Let's have a little bit of fun. Now, fuckers! I don't want to call you fuckers. Now, people, I have been, for the longest time, trying, like to lose the last 35 pounds that I want to, like, be in really top shape. And I've decided I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Today is what? The 22nd of May. By the end of June, right, I want to have lost that 35 pounds. How am I going to do it? I'm going to go 90% raw. Look, I'm not talking about like chowing down on all-you-can-eat pussy buffet. All right? I'm talking about, and I'm not eating raw steaks. Come on, guys. I mean, I do not live in a fucking igloo. All right? I'm going 80-90% raw. Fruits and veggies. So today we're having cherries. Who doesn't like fucking cherries? I mean, like, I'm going to pop this cherry right now. I mean, like, popping cherries is a man's, you know, manifest destiny. Was that good for you? It was fucking great for me. And I must have a box of, what is this shit? Satsuma mandarins. They're fucking juicy. They're fucking sweet. You know? In the minuscule world, it's like a little nipple. And we're having our water. And for dessert, a piece of 70% dark chocolate. Oh, yeah. Because, you know, if I can't have my chocolate, I'd rather be fucking dead. Let me tell you something. I am more addicted to chocolate than luxury watches. I can actually give up wearing my luxury watch for a month than actually give up eating this shit for a month. So instead of eating the milk chocolate, that shit stuff for you, I'm converting to the 70% cacao version, and a piece to kind of like thwart off the cravings. And let's see where this is going to take us. Peace.
Hi guys, Archie Luxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.